Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, welcome back to another episode for this Hanan mod playthrough. Right now we are in the camp and we are gonna start resting, and in this episode we are gonna start doing the quest with Oliver, how it's called, that artist. And probably I'm gonna speak a little bit with my companions, see exactly what's happening, because I don't think I haven't spoke with them in a while.
Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult, and if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Let's go with this. She's right, Minsk. I need you to know you'll follow orders from here on out.
I have already pledged my sword and hamster both. What more does Minsk have to give?
Your word, Ranger. That next time you will stop and think. I will not always be here to tell you what to do.
If not here, then where? Wherever there is, Minsk and Boo will go too. My hamster, he will not be parted from you again, Jaheira.
I missed him too. And try as you might, I know you have not missed my point as neatly as you pretend.
Okay, I do not know exactly what that was, but let's initiate the conversation with our companions and see what they have to say. Let's start with Astarion.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop.
Minsk seems quite the, enthusiastic ally. Would all do well to remain on his good side. And out of the range of his fists.
Why does Elminster have such a faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question. Never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Do you regret not using the orb when you had the chance?
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Minsk just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Will we keep her? Right now I think we have Astarion, Minsk. Probably I think I'm gonna get Karlach instead of Astarion.
Soldier.
I don't think we need anyone else, right? Yeah, let's pick her.
Party's a little full.
Yeah, we can take Astarion place. She's a little bit battered. What's in this opulent chest? Interesting.
Minsk has great heart. We shall need the likes of him for the trials to come.
We're gonna speak with Minsk last because he has a lot to say.
Let's talk.
Baldur seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsk, may prove useful also.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands, the entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end.
Don't go getting sentimental on me now, Harper.
Ah, those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command.
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
Okay, I think she has the same things, but let's ask anyway. You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Will you be able to find it again?
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us.
What can you tell me about the Harpers?
I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding.
Surely people understand that the Harpers are working for the greater good.
Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been.
How did you end up joining?
I will not bore you with a long tale. The short. I was born to a high family in Tedir. I remember little except that when my family fell, they fell far and fast. I learned young what fear and hunger make desperate people do. I learned to do some of it myself even. Until a roving circle of hedge druids found me. They raised me in the wild. But when it became clear I was perhaps not suited to a life of idle reflection, I was sent to the Harpers. To do. They showed me how to fight with sword, as well as spell, and gave me ample causes to wield them for. If I was not always the truest believer in every cause, well, I fell in love with someone who was. And that is almost the same thing.
Want to tell me more about this someone you loved?
No, not really.
It sounds like you and the Harpers have a complicated history.
You might say that. I left their service and swore never to return. Multiple times, if I recall. It is easy to get tired of the intrigue, the high causes shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. Harpers, stuffed with their own virtue, but always there. Always trying to help. So I returned to the fold. Returned to the city. Eventually they hung a title around my neck. High Harper. And I still do not know how to play one. If I wanted to spare Geraldus the same headaches, well, you now know why I needed him to be sure this is the life he wants. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no?
Let's discuss something else. I think this is it for the moment. Let's start hearing more things about Minsk. What the fuck? Is he shaving or what? Yep.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
Do you remember why you were meeting with the Zentarim?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
Or I just will just crack you over the head, see what shakes loose.
I much prefer your methods, my friend, but Boo is resolute. The worm, it must be.
You sound reluctant.
The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack-backed pony. I have no wish to saddle myself a second time. But if it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, then I trust you. Or Jahira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head.
I'm not gonna go with this elite it. There's no need for that, we'll find another way. Since this playthrough is no elite powers, I think it's better not to use this.
I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare a soul back into it long enough to answer some questions.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Of course we're friends, friend.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly, what's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
I speak with animals, why can't I just understand him?
Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen.
Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Enough joking, does the hamster actually speak with you?
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon, duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
So you're a paladin of justice?
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Have you and Jaheira always had such a quarrelsome relationship?
We have. Is it not wonderful?
Do you even know what quarrelsome means?
To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster. There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren.
What's a Wicklaren?
You do not know this custom. Great Rashomon is ruled by the masked ones. Wise women you might call witches. To each Wicklaren is bonded a berserker bodyguard to dog her heels and watch her back until death claims one or both. So it was with Minsk and his witch, Dinah here, until she died, and Minsk had to carry on without her. But Jaheira was there to help Minsk take vengeance, and to kick his backside when he fell to brooding, as any true Wicklaren would.
So what, one witch dies and you immediately pick another one?
You suggest that Minsk uses the term lightly? Simply leaps from Dinah here to Jaheira with no caring for the custom itself? An unworthy thought. And wrong. In between, there was also Eri, my second witch. She needed a protector, and Boo suggested that it might as well be Minsk. And when she went her own way, Minsk and Boo set to thinking. There is power in the Wicklaren bond. Far too much to be wasted on weeping. To use that power to serve the living does not sully the dead. It honors them.
That's nothing to do with being a Wicklaren. It's just called being a friend.
So, duty, camaraderie, help in troubled times. What I call the bond of a Wicklaren, you simply call friendship. I think I understand your meaning. Then Jaheira is my Wicklaren. And so are you. You are my Wicklaren. And Will is my Wicklaren. And Astarion is my Wicklaren. And Gale is my Wicklaren. And Shadowheart is my Wicklaren. And Halsin is my Wicklaren. And Karlak is my Wicklaren. Or, no, Karlak is a berserker, so perhaps Minsk is her Wicklaren? My thanks to you, Wicklaren. You have given me much to think on. And should some enemy knock it loose again, Boo shall remind me.
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Well, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
Never mind your pants, you've walked between planes, fought gods.
Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
Of course, warriors speak their mind instead of reading others.
Exactly so. If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale. No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo.
We have to discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Do you know a cure?
On this matter, I have held small council with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out. Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling.
So you have no idea for a cure?
None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and... Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see.
Okay, so I think we are ready to go I think we also can do the quest with the banker, but first I'm gonna visit the house of Oliver, I think, and his fiancée. We shall see. Let's go to bed. I don't think there are any events, so I think we should be okay-ish. What we are gonna do? I do not know exactly if we are gonna do a fight or not. Let's pick an elixir of strength. Yeah, we are gonna pick these. We don't have too many.
Open evil. Maybe both.
I think we can grab from Gale. Where is it? The bow. Let's put it on ourselves. Because he's in the party, so... In the camp, not in the party.
Let's move.
Since I'm here, I'm gonna go and check Oliver's house. Where are we exactly? Okay, so we are here,
On my way.
down below. Minsk said that we can speak with these guys here, right?
Well, that ends. Not as bad.
So, since we are already here, I think I'm gonna grab everything. Because I want to get some money, to be honest. Let's sort after weight. And let's send these things back into the camp. We have a lot of useless daggers. Let's send them to Jahira. Let's see, do we have speak with dead? I think we have one more scroll, yeah. Let's see on who we can cast it. I think we can cast it on Roa Munglo. Maybe she will want to speak with us.
The corpse remains silent.
Apparently she doesn't.
The corpse remains.
I don't see any corpse that it's willing to speak with us. We can also go and finish the quest with the banker. We can return his 10,000 gold. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Should we grab these? Maybe let's grab the jewels. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. Can we escape this way? Where is it exactly? We can. Let's see. Where will we arrive if we escape this area here?
Trap. Time to dance.
Okay, where the fuck are we? Minsk,
Have you met
can
my
you
husband?
disarm this? You don't have Astarian proficiency, but you are okay-ish. Where are we?
No one back home will ever believe this. One day I'll catch a break. That might be worth a look.
I do not know exactly what that is.
What's that?
Maybe we need to put two companions, one here and one there. Nothing is happening.
Mind and, well, it is.
Probably it will open this door.
Moving ahead.
Let's go outside. Where are we exactly? Are we in the sewers or where?
Do I see you gazing long at
Okay, we are in the cemetery.
a hamster of your own?
Okay, we are... no, we are below Lady Jana estate. Okay. Since we are here, let's go and meet her. Ask more about Oliver. Or Oscar. I think it's called Oscar, not Oliver.
Miniature giant space.
By the way, let me arrange Minsk's abilities a little bit. What's this?
Always looked the exact same. No chance Jahir has been
swapping him out every few years.
The thing is, I don't need the melee ones, to be honest.
Thought better of you than to be so concerned with looks.
I think we can stay like this. It doesn't matter that much.
At least things have stayed interesting. Breathe deep and move.
Talk straight. Are you really just looking?
Let's speak with this butler, Tarhun Memonis.
Something's on my mind.
A good day to you, sir. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them. Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time.
And you are?
Tarhun Nemonis, butler to Lady Janeth, esteemed patron of the arts. At least I am most of the time. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly.
Can I come in?
Were you to try and enter, there'd be nothing I could do to stop you. After all, I am on holiday. Do as you wish.
Oh, man. So we progress the 3D artist. Lady Janeth's butler Tarhun indicates us that something very strange is going on and clearly was unsettled. We should investigate. Yeah, the house is haunted, as you can see. So there are not many things that we can do right now. Since we can speak with, not speak, see invisible things, I think we can destroy these ghosts. Are we having the range necessary to smack it out? I think we do. Seriously? Okay, it's one closer to us.
To glory or glorious death.
Okay, Minsk. I think you can start shooting. Not mobile flourish. We need slashing flourish. But penetry we cannot hit that. That's a bummer. We are not in the range. We could go with this. Maybe we should. Why not? And I think is this the slashing flourish? Yeah. We can attack 2 times. Man, this is awesome. These are poltergeists. I think we need to go upstairs, right? No, I think she's here. No. Let me check. Is she in this room? No, she's up. Okay, another ghost. And apparently one is behind us or where? Minsk, can you go inside? I don't think we need to waste... what's this? Execution? Let's not react. Man, he does a lot of damage. Can we somehow throw? Let me see. Immune to prone. At least the ghost took damage.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I wonder why discounts are stealing. Stuff of this missile, what's this? As Lady Janeth's request, all domestic staff are to leave the premises and consider themselves on temporary leave until recalled. No imputation or malfeasance should be inferred from this. In the light of recent events, Our Lady simply wants a little time to herself. During this leave, staff will be paid half wages and are free to seek other temporary employment. Chamberlain Mercer. Okay, so we need to go up. Where is the stairs to go up? Let me see. Oh, we can go there. Oh, never mind. We just found out. Are more ghosts here. What's this golden candelabrum? Haunting aura. Nearby creature will be affected with phantasmal force. Okay. Never mind, let's not stay there. Okay. Is this Oscar? Yep, it is. Okay, that's not great. We just got infected.
Alright. What now?
What's happening here?
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerûn would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame.
Okay, so we are not gonna hit Oscar because he's I think how is that called? Possessed? Yeah, I think this is the correct word. Okay, Karlak, you are not doing well.
Not kicking for goodness.
Like you are doing pretty bad. Let's go like this. At least we can kill at least 2 of them. Never mind, we can kill just 2 of them, and we can also go with this one. Is this a bonus action? I'm not gonna use it just yet. Next is my main character, I think, so we can go and smack this one.
Not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim.
What in the hell is going on here?
I imagine this must be quite a shock. Hardly the Oscar you remember. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed.
Yes, that much is obvious.
The last time I left this room, the walls started bleeding, and a portrait of my mother tried to bite me. Flying furniture and screaming portraits I could deal with, but to see my husband reduced to such a state... I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me, and I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him.
Where should I start?
Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear, it's in the walls. Watching.
Okay, so we need to go up. Can we loot him? Apparently, she doesn't mind.
I wonder if the gods are what.
Let's read through this. I think this is where we are gonna start another quest. I cannot manage to read this. Okay, we need to see how we can destroy this candelabrum. Fucking hell. Let's short rest.
Life is simple, and so is Minsk.
Yeah, let's buff up a little bit because I think along the way there are a lot of ghosts. So we need to be careful. Let's see if we can destroy this. Yeah. Basically, it was possessed by a spirit. Okay, Karlak, you are not doing well, lady. So I need to see exactly how can I
I have missed this.
basically do stuffs with you.
The kicking of butts.
Nice. Doesn't have any more actions because we attacked that. We need to read everything. I forgot exactly how we can get to the atelier. So it's up, but how can we go up? I think through here. It might be through here. Yeah. And there are a lot of them here. And these skulls are really, really... Man, I hate those. We need to go back a little bit and wait for the ghosts to come in. To be honest, I think this is what I'm gonna do. There is a candelabrum there. What the fuck is happening? I do not know if these are gonna move or not. We shall see.
Out of sight.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Apparently they are not moving.
Survival is all that matters.
Maybe I should go and smack this candelabrum.
Day, another fight.
Okay. So far so good. We cannot see them because they are invisible. We might wait a little bit. Yeah, they are moving, so that's good. Okay, at least they started to come into my main character range. How we are not able to see that? Jashira, why don't you go into a panther and see if we can hit this one? Where is it? Can we go here? This fight is really annoying.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Problem is that I cannot see them. Let me go here. Do I have the aura active? No, I don't. Let's use it. Let's see if we can shoot... what can we shoot? I don't think we can shoot this one down. It has resistance. We need to use piercing damage or bludgeoning. Minsk, can you go here? I'm gonna try to see if I can destroy this. Nope.
Let's go.
So there are 3 more ghosts, and I do not see. One is stopped. Apparently, she flew down. That's good. Fucking hell. I wonder why you cannot go to the destination. You don't have movement? Where is the other ghost?
Can we fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
What's this? Let me see. Can we see the ghost somewhere? I don't see it. Where is it exactly? Holy shit. I can see invisible guys, so... The problem is, right now we need to do some bludgeoning damage to this thing. It's weak to bludgeoning, so do we have something that we can throw? I think I'm gonna get out of this form. I don't think we have a hammer or something like that. We can equip these if we like. But for the moment I do not know exactly what we can do. I do not know exactly where is that ghost. Karlak, do you have something that is bludgeoning? Yeah. Can you go and destroy that skull? Can you go top here? I don't see exactly where is that Vengeful Spirit. I don't think we can destroy these right now. What that medium toughness means? We need to do 22. Yeah, we are never gonna do 22. Probably.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, can I go here? Okay, so the ghost is down here. Can we use a sea invisibility? Oh, we cannot.
Enough circling.
Eat it.
Let's see if we can destroy this. Nice. One is down. The problem is that I need to go down with my main character. Can I throw this hammer? It should do bludgeoning damage, right? Apparently not. That's a problem. Okay, my main character. Can you calm down? Because I know that there is a ghost here. But we are unable to see it. Seriously, we have sea invisibility. I think this is bugged a little bit. Let's use an aid. We need some healing.
is not used to this taking of turns. Get on it.
Okay, that's a problem because we are keep taking damage. I do not know if one of the animals that we have bludgeoning damage. Maybe we can summon this one. Holy shit, this is a big boy.
My little trick.
Okay, can I grab that full hammer? I need to stay back.
Kicking for goodness.
Let's see if we can go up. I think this is the atelier. The problem is that there is a ghost and I do not know exactly how to see it. I think the game bugged out a little bit.
With haste.
I can go here. There are a lot of things. There is a sea invisibility scroll. Maybe we should grab that. I see that there is one here. And it keeps hitting us for some reason. Maybe we can... I know that it's here. Let's see. Can we damage it? I do not know. I don't think we damaged that. Okay, so there is one here also. Minsk, can you go and interact with this fucking painting?
Gods, it's hot in here.
Did we grab the full hammer? I think we did.
Where do we go from here? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, so we can see it right now for some reason. I wonder why. And the other one, it's exactly where I put the lining. Okay, glad that at least we can see this ghost right now. Please don't turn invisible.
That bare easel makes Minsk a little sad. Is this art? Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Minsk, I think you can stay here. I don't think you will be able to hit those things. Let's see the Myrmidon. It's walking so slowly.
Well, so much for peace.
I'm in character. I think we can interact with this. I think we need to put this painting, or fucking hell, which painting?
Take the piggy bank, bitch! Burn her! Roast her! Look at me. Aren't I beautiful?
Forgot exactly which painting we should put.
I'll smear your flesh on this canvas.
I think the Oscar one. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's steal it. And I think we can put it here to open a secret door. Not enough movement. Fucking hell. We need to destroy these. Where is this ghost coming? Okay. It's trying to hit Karlach. Fucking hell. The fucking ghost went invisible again.
Got it.
Okay, so we saw a hidden door. I think that's how we can open it, right? I might be wrong. Yeah. I do not know. There is still one more ghost down there. Before interacting with this one, I want to go down and check that ghost. Maybe we can do a healing mist again. Okay, so the healing mist reveals her.
Death greets us all, but not today.
What can we do? Do I transform into a wild shape? Yeah, we are a little bit battered. I do not know. Can we use? No. I think this is better. Maybe we get lucky and we can kill it. Okay, so she flew up. Fucking hell, man, we took a lot of damage from these guys. Come on here. Holy shit. I think we can... Available only in combat, okay.
Watch out, devil. None nap so powerfully as Boo.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's interact with this painting.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling? The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Okay, so we need to go here and speak with this mystic carrion. I think this progress a little bit the quest, and I think the location is somewhere around here. Yeah. Holy shit, this was annoying, let's say the least.
Let's have a look.
Before doing that, I want to finish the rest of the quest that I have with Minsk. So, we progressed a little bit the quest with Lady Jana. I want to go now to the guild hall and speak with Five Fingers Kin before ending this episode, and probably I'm gonna go also and speak with the banker, finishing his quest. Man, this is really nice, this Myrmidon, I have to admit. Where is that location? I think it's around here, right? Yeah.
I have something to ask.
We can also buy a Terrazul.
Hold it there! Bad time to come visiting, my friend. This is Zhentarim territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rats. Nothing personal.
Seriously? We start a fight? We're gonna smack the Zens out of the shit out of them. I forgot that we need to fight them. Okay, so Karlak.
Under their noses.
This lady is already dead. Okay, we are gonna wreck Slikintara.
Go on.
I hope I'm gonna keep all of them alive. Next is Minsk, so we should do a lot of damage with him.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel.
Why? Why was that counting as how it's called? Attacking. Like attack on opportunity. Let's see what these guys are gonna do. There are not that many Zens. Oh no, there are a lot of them. Holy shit. Phase. Is that a monk? There are a lot of them down there. Okay. Is this guy able to fly? Nope. So I'm gonna send him down. Okay, the fight is progressing nicely. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Okay, next is my main character. I think I'm gonna go into the fray. And I'm gonna start smacking. I am able to teleport? Yeah. What the fuck am I using? I should have used Baldur's giant head swords, but it doesn't matter. So far we are okay-ish. Love that this dude is doing trip attack on already tripped target.
I go hunting.
Is there any Zens around here? Nope. Holy shit, that throw does a lot of damage.
Close ranks.
I'm here, Karlak. Can you throw something down there? Is there any Zent alive? Yeah, this one. Okay, one more. No. Two more. Okay, That wasn't great.
Go for the eyes, Boo!
Means can you somehow teleport here? Or no, better go here. I want to deal with this guy. Do we have the range? We have disadvantage. Better shoot this one.
No hesitation.
Holy shit, that lady survived with 1 HP. That's awesome. Zero damage. Seriously? Rock gnome. Holy shit, she does a lot of damage with that throwing. And she kept throwing it. Okay, let's speak with Five Finger Skin first. And then we are gonna loot everything here. Let's see what's happening.
Kind of you to take the Zentarim down first. That doesn't make us friends. Come on then, Stone Lord. If you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsk!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say.
Proof that he is back to normal, no?
Minsk, calm down, the battle is over.
So the Hound answers to his name again, does he? And you didn't have to put him down. Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye, I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, Who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsk. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jaheira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
History will remember the Stone Lord as far worse a villain than Nine Fingers. Don't make it worse. Let's go like this. I think we can persuade him or her. I don't even know why they are fighting off.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Boo, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsk has no lust for gold, that he would shake grandmothers by their ankles or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords, but heroes working for the common good.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good.
Simple then. Trust that Boo will guide you both.
Boo! Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? All right, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Awesome. So I think we got her as an ally, right? Yeah. We have a couple of them. And we finished this aid Underduke. I want to check fast the vendors, and probably after this I'm gonna end this episode.
So, what are you having?
Yeah. We need that Terrazul. Drunken Cloth. While drunk you have advantage on Constitution saving throw. Interesting. There is another vendor. Where is that little boy?
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop.
Yeah.
Buying or selling?
Could we grab this for Minsk? We can grab this. I'm not gonna grab it right now. Okay. So I think this is where we are gonna end this episode. In the next one we are gonna loot everything because we need money. Probably we are gonna go and finish the quest with the banker. And after that I think I'm gonna progress a little bit the quest with Oscar. And I don't think there are many things left to do. We need to venture to the port to check that how it's called, Titan Foundry. But we shall see exactly what we need to do. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are closing to the end of this playthrough, to be honest. There isn't much more left. I think more than maximum 10 episodes. I think it will be enough to finish this. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. Thank you for watching. I hope you also enjoy it. And I hope I'm gonna see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.